literally said I would not rest until I found the car, and guys, we found the car. There is a 1 of 10 in the entire world Urus Mansory Venetus edition. Ferrari 488 Pista. Right, today is the 1st of April 2023, and we are currently at me and James, Mercedes-Benz Brisbane, who have been incredibly kind to us. My phone was completely dead after this morning. That will be in the previous video, go check that out. But yeah, my phone totally died, and I needed someone to charge it, so we figured, hey, go to Mercedes-Benz, gave us free food, sat in some of the cars, so yeah, it was pretty good. And the plan for today's video is we're going to continue going through all the supercar dealerships in Brisbane, and also do a bit of car spotting. Let's see what we find. Wait, hold up. Alright, hello. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Just ignore like that last bit. That was me from the past, who had absolutely no idea what was in store for him that day. The original plan for this video was to do some car spotting and visit some car dealerships. However, after we saw a certain car, that entirely changed. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a story of grit, persistence, determination, resilience, and mostly luck. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Let's get back to where we just left off from. So, that's been Mercedes-Benz Brisbane. We're now going to head off to Porsche. Okay, I've lost James, but I think I know where he is. Yeah, here he is. What was I expecting? Obviously, James is going to immediately just take a seat inside the GT4 RS. You know what? I might hop in beside you in the passenger seat. Inside the Porsche not a 911, this is a 718. Let's prop this up here. Right, do I fit in the seat? Just about. Would I fit in the seat if I was a bit bigger? Possibly not. It's like really tight, which I guess is really good if you want to be tracking this car, which is pretty much what it's designed for. And you can see here, this one has the PDK transmission. The regular GT4 comes with a manual transmission, but for racing on the racetrack, Porsche was like, PDK only. You got the Weissach badge here to signify it's got the Weissach package, so that means it's got all the carbon fiber parts all around. And here on this headrest, Weissach again. It's got the steel roll cage and everything. And then back there, you can see the 4-litre naturally aspirated flat 6 engine, which comes straight out from 911 GT3. And I've actually sat in a GT4 RS before, but the first time I actually had no idea how to get out, because I thought like, oh, this is some kind of regular grab handle. No, you actually have to pull on this, and that's how you open the door. Okay, now I've got to be super careful I don't bash anything. GT4 RS. Let's try our best to get out like a pro. At this point, the only cars that we had seen so far were in car dealerships, and things were beginning to get a little boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really quiet considering that it's like a Saturday. Normally it's much more busy and you see a lot of supercars, and we have seen a lot of supercars today, but nowhere near as many. And maybe it's because a lot of the people are, I guess, watching the F1 race and stuff. As an attempt to increase our odds of spotting a supercar on the road, we wandered over to what Brisbane car spotters call the Big Intersection. This behemoth of an intersection is one of the best locations for car spotting in the whole of Brisbane. Connecting wealthy suburbs with dealerships, expensive stores and restaurants, there was almost a guarantee that we would see at least something. Right, we're here at this intersection here. This tends to be the best intersection in the whole of Brisbane for car spotting. But so far we've not really seen anything, apart from this Porsche Taycan. I guess that's something, but overall. And then we saw it. James has just told me he's spotted an 812 and I don't see it, so I'm just dashing after him. Where was it? Is it? Oh! Is that a Competizione? Yeah. That is one of 3 812 Competiziones currently in Brisbane, and that's the one that I haven't yet seen. I was just saying off camera how this video is probably going to be extremely boring and I shouldn't upload it. Safe to say I've absolutely jinxed that. Here, I'm just not going to speak, look at that. We couldn't believe it.
That was one of 3 Ferrari 812 Competiziones in the entire state of Queensland. We desperately tried to chase after it, but unfortunately, it got away. So, we devised a plan to catch it. A Ferrari driving in that direction would have most likely been heading to one of 4 places: Luna Car Care, Ferrari Brisbane, Lamborghini Brisbane, and the Calile Hotel. To maximize our chances of finding the car, we decided we'd have to go to all 4 places.
Okay, we're not going to rest until we see that 812 Competizione again. We don't know 100% where it went. It might have gone to Ferrari, it might have gone to the Calile Hotel, it might have gone somewhere totally different instead. We don't know, but we're gonna try and find it. For those who don't know, the 812 Competizione is James's like all-time dream car. Like if he could have one car, it would be that car. And we just saw one of 3 in the whole of Queensland driving on the road. Like it doesn't get crazier than that for Brisbane car spotting. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's insane.
that's insane.
That's so insane.
First up, we went to Luna Car Care, but after a quick look around, we quickly realised that it wasn't there. After running to Ferrari Brisbane, we realised it wasn't there either.
I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. Oh no.
However, they still had some pretty good cars on display.
Alright, it's very quiet in here, so I'm just gonna keep my voice down. This is absolutely amazing. This is a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. They only delivered 45 of these to the whole of Australia, and this one is an absolutely amazing specimen. It's got the paint color called Rosso Fuoco, which is a triple layer paint. Very expensive, but looks very good. And you can see on the interior, they've also got tan leather throughout. Overall, super classy spec. Definitely the way I would spec a Ferrari F12. Right, this here may just look like a regular Ferrari 488, but it is in fact, as you can see here, a 70th anniversary Ferrari 488, which means it is absolutely spec'd to the max. You can see these beautiful red leather seats. Paint color is Rosso Corsa, the classic Ferrari red, but overall, I think is a very nice Ferrari. Now back here, we have a Rosso Imola Ferrari 296 GTB with the Assetto Fiorano package. And the easiest way to tell if it has the package is if it has the painted stripe livery at the front, which looks super nice in this silver. You can see the rear end is sort of inspired by older Ferraris like the 250 LM. You can see that engine bay. Twin turbocharged hybrid V6, one of the most powerful mid-engine Ferraris to ever be produced. And that interior, more red leather. Looks really, really classy. There's a couple more cars that are around, but I didn't want to film them because there were customers around, and just out of respect to them, don't really want to include them in the video. But that said, if we come down here, yeah, Ferrari 488 Pista in the beautiful blue Tour de France paintwork with the grey and black stripes. And not only that, you can see here we've got, that's right, gold wheels on a Ferrari. That is a bold but very, very nice spec choice. Boy, I do love this car. The thing with the Ferrari 488 Pista is it was actually the first like special edition supercar that I ever saw in person. The one I saw was painted Azzurro La Plata and looked really nice. But this one, I would argue, is an even better spec. The car has this S-duct, so the air comes down through here. Well, no, not down through here. Goes up through this vent here and up over the hood. And that's to improve downforce in the front end. You can see the edge just goes right through. And at the back, you can see again the gold wheels. And also that absolutely pristine twin turbocharged V8, which produces, I'm gonna say around 700 horsepower. I might be totally wrong.
Then we ran to Lamborghini Brisbane, and it wasn't there either. It seems that we weren't going to find the car, and we were on the verge of giving up. In order to save the video from being a total failure, I decided to look at some of the cars inside of the showroom.
Alright, so we got 2 Lamborghini Huracan STOs right there, both in matte colors, both looking really good. There's a third one under this cover. I think it's white. I'm not entirely sure. If it is the one I'm talking about, I'll pop pictures on the screen like right now for you guys to see. But more interestingly, we have this, which is one of 800 in the entire world, the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. Now, the special thing about this one is it has a one-of-one paint color. It's called Viola Agella, I'm pretty sure. I might totally butcher that name. But it's essentially similar to Viola Pacife, but you can tell from the video here, it is so much more sparkly. The metallic fleck in this paint just absolutely glistens. It looks really good. And it's also interesting just checking out the Aventador now that the new replacement, the Revuelto, has been unveiled to the world to see, which is the replacement of the Aventador. And I gotta say, like, even though this one is pretty much using 13-year-old technology, like the gearbox is from 2011, it still looks amazing, and I would still absolutely want to have one at some point in the future. Right, we've just been joined by Blake. He wants to dash off to the Calile Hotel quickly. But before that, just check out the insane workings underneath the hood of the Lamborghini Huracan STO. So this entire front panel is one piece made of carbon fiber, which slots over the top. And yeah, it looks really, really interesting seeing all the stuff that goes on underneath. You can see the headlights. Virtually no storage space. You can pretty much fit a racing helmet in there and nothing else. And then I believe this has, yeah, here. It has an Akrapovic titanium exhaust, which means it sounds really loud and really good. Now, regular people like me and you, probably, are not allowed inside the Lamborghini Brisbane customer parking. However, there are still some very cool cars in there. Now, I'm not sure how well my camera's going to pick this up. Yeah, no, it's definitely not picking up. But there is a 1 of 10 in the entire world, Urus Mansory Venetis edition, just tucked away in their parts, not doing anything. So that is really cool. Like, I'm not a massive fan of like Lamborghini Uruses and Mansory in general, but regardless, you gotta respect that.
So, as our final attempt to see the 812, we went to the Calile Hotel.
All right, we're heading off to the Calile Hotel and like the general James Street area, because there's always stuff there, and especially on a Saturday afternoon, like lunchtime, there's always usually 1 or 2 things there. Although that said, it has been very quiet today, so maybe we'll continue to be unlucky. Fingers crossed we're not though. I hope we see something nice.
And it was there.
Okay, I literally said I would not rest until I found the car, and guys, we found the car. It's parked up at the Calile Hotel. All right, here's the reveal. Here it is. The 812 Competizione painted Rosso F175. It's the paint color they use in the F1 cars back in 2022. The spec on this car is absolutely insane. Look at the stripes on the roof. Ends here.
Unfortunately, the Calile Hotel has a confidentiality policy, which meant that we needed to get the owner's permission for us to post the car on social media. But as it turned out, James had actually met the owner before, so we got permission, baby.
Oh, bloody hell, we missed him.
We'd done it. After chasing the car and visiting 4 different places, we'd finally managed to catch up to it and film it. And then my phone died. Alright, that's today's video done and dusted. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Really helps out the channel and helps me build an audience. Lastly, this week's spot of the week goes to uc.hotcarspots, who saw this absolutely amazing Ferrari F12 TDF, one of only 2 in Queensland. If you guys want to submit your photo for the next spot of the week, hit up my Instagram and send in your pictures. Alright, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next video.